Alright, you dirty mole rats. Come on. Let's do this.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested the mole rat repellent extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
I don't believe this is as non-lethal as you'd expected, to put it lightly.
Oh dear. All of them?
Yep.
Well, I don't think I could water down the formula any further. With that much testing, I guess it's beyond correction. Go ahead and keep it. Maybe you can find a nicer use for it, right?
Right.
Oh, for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
So, the last part of this chapter is about fireworks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Sneaking into a Marlock lair. The pay had better be worth it.
While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple stealth boys. When you're done, they're yours. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something useful from the Mirelurks.
Alright, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Alright, I'll try. I have to go now.
The info you're bringing back is great. Looking forward to more.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Marlock.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center?
I slipped the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal. But what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
Well, they seem mostly independent. I don't think there's any sort of society there.
Well, they certainly aren't making tea and having nice chats, obviously. Maybe you're right. Any social development is minor at best.
Right.
Observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear. Here,
neutral-colored
not
headgear?
Interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Is it just my imagination, or does that complete the second chapter?
Oh, it's very real and very complete. I think I'm really capturing that sly and stylish way you have of getting around problems out there. Of course, I worry I'll write with too much style and not enough substance, so keep bringing me back good research, and that won't be a problem. Here's your payment. I know ammo isn't really your style, but think of it as excellent bartering material. Now, on to the next chapter.
Sure, I'm ready.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh?
Yep.
We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
I could check the library. Maybe someone's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its
Fair
knowledge,
enough.
and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Alright, okay. I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
And thus humanity. Alright, I have to go now.
Keep up the great research, super assistant.
Alright. What's going on here? Hello?
Look, I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid.
Wait, who the hell are you people?
I'm Sentinel Lions of the Lion's Pride, with the Brotherhood of Steel. Don't worry, we're on your side. At least I hope so.
Did you mention something about Galaxy News Radio?
There aren't a lot of safe places in the ruins right now, but the Galaxy News radio building is sort of our port in the storm. Unfortunately,
Right.
the building's been hit pretty hard lately. We're their backup.
Oh.
So if there are no more questions, we really need to move out.
Alright, I have to go now.
Watch yourself out there.
Yep. If you're going to Galaxy News Radio, so am I, so I'll just follow you.
A new recruit?
Just a stray we picked up. The one that blundered into the uglies over on 42nd.
Welcome.
All right.
Hello.
It's the usual drill. Redden.
How are ya?
Do whatever Paladin Vargas says and keep your mouth shut.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I'll follow you, gentlemen and ladies. Whoa. Die. Oh. What the hell's going on back there? Die, mutants! Stay back, you bastards! Alright.
Pass my little trial run? Come on, Lion's Pride needs me and you know it. That Citadel guard.
Oh!
Yeah, we'll see. Now knock that off. You're wasting ammo.
Ah, come on. We just kicked their asses.
We need to sweep the area. You think those were all the uglies in D.C.? You take the east side. I'll go west.
Okay, okay.
What?
Alright, and I'll just heal up my arm here.
Once we're inside, then we'll celebrate.
Now you're talking.
Alright. Oh, there's a dead fella here. Oh, what's this here? The fat man? A nice suit. Oh, I need training for this. Well, I guess I'll drop it for now. But I'll try this fat man thing here. Looks very nice. Can't find... I'll just have to find the right time to use this thing here. You guys like my new... But... Suck on this, mutant. Yeah, this is for the... What was her name again? Hello?
I guess it's my turn to thank you. Anyway,
Oh, well,
the area's secure, so you're free to talk to Three Dog if you need to.
right. I'm sorry about Shredden.
She died well. In the end, that's all that really matters.
Alright, you sure you're not looking for recruits?
I'm sure. You can handle yourself, I'll give you that. But let's not
Right.
get carried away.
Alright, I have to go now.
Watch yourself out there.
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old Dad, huh? Met him already.
You know my father? Is he here? Please, I've been looking for him.
Hey, one thing at a time. Nah, your old man ain't here. Not anymore. He heard
Oh.
old Three Dog on the radio. Figured I knew what was what out here in the capital wasteland. And he was right, so I filled the old man in. But he split. Looks like I've got my way of contributing to the good fight, and he's got his own.
What? The good fight? What's that all about?
Imagine a picture, okay? A picture of the capital wasteland. All that brick and rock. A whole lot of nothing, right? There's people out there trying to just barely make it from day to day. Fighting to stay alive and make something out of what they got. But then you've got all kinds of shit. Slavers, super mutants, raiders. They all want a slice of the pie too. And aim to take it by force.
So you fight a good fight with your voice on Galaxy News Radio?
Well, holy shit. Aren't you a chip off the old block? You are as smart as your dad. Since you know all about this cause, no need to explain the effect. Let's get you on your way.
Right, If you know anything that could help me find my dad, please just tell me.
You want to find your dad, and it just so happens his location is known to yours truly. He was here,
all right.
Galaxy News. We had a great conversation. He's a real stand-up guy. If you want to know more, you're gonna have to contribute to the good fight.
What? Look, Three Dog, if I find my dad, maybe he can help with the good fight.
Well, your dad is some sort of scientist type, some kind of egghead or something. You really think if you find him, he'd help our cause?
Oh, I know he will. He's always thought about doing what's right.
When your dad passed through here, I spent a good long time talking to him about all kinds of stuff. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo which didn't make much sense to me. Something about a Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then, he left in a hurry.
Oh, then Rivet City is where I'm headed. Goodbye, Three Dog.
Bye. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there, and watch yourself. Don't forget about your promise. Make sure your dad knows about the good fight.
Right, sure.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Hello?
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Alright. Take your time. Oh, it's a mighty big city you got there. Good grief. I think this is what I used to call a ship back in the pre-war days. Hello.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for a Dr. Lee.
Yeah? Let me guess. No, she's not expecting you. But it's really important, and you need to see her right away. Been a
That's
lot
right.
of that going around lately, and I've had just about enough of it. So you're going to have to do better than that.
My father came to see her. I'm trying to find him.
Older guy, in his 50s or so? I remember him.
Yeah.
He left already, but Dr. Lee might know more. All right, you can go on up. She'll be in the science lab. Just don't cause any trouble, or else you're going to answer to me.
No trouble at all. So, why did all you decide to live on this rusty old tub?
We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
Right. Well, I'm sure you can understand this, but I'm kind of lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Right. Is there some place I can sleep?
The common room is free, but the beds are lousy. It's on the midship deck. A big open room with lots of beds. You can't miss it. If you want to sleep well rested, rent a room from Vera Weatherly. She's on the upper deck.
Alright, I'm kind of lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Right, who's in charge around here?
It doesn't work like that. I'm in charge of security. Dr. Lee runs most of everything else. Bryan kinda represents the merchants. He also owns Potomac Attire.
Right. What can you tell me about Dr. Lee?
She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
Alright, well, thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Yeah, wait, how do you know who I am? Have you met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
So what exactly are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
So tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
Why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
So, what was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
So why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
So, you know both my father and my mother, so can you tell me more about them?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What happened to my mother? Why did she die?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been.
Oh.
You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
And what about my father? What was he like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter,
No,
aren't
I
you
was...
supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
This isn't about me. This is about my father. Now, where is he?
Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me.
What? A tone where I'm laughing as I'm speaking. I'm sorry. Could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
So, where is this old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Of course I'm going after him. I have to go now.
Good luck finding your father.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
That depends. What exactly are we talking about here?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property. What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand?
Try me.
All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well,
Right.
that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally,
That's so.
they get confused and wander off.
Huh. Sounds like slavery to me. You sure they don't wander off on purpose?
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
I'll be compensated for my services, right?
Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it
That's
with you.
so.
Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Sure, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here.
All right.
Listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Alright. So tell me about the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
Alright, any suggestions for finding this android?
Like I've said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
Alright, well, hold on. I need to know more about what I'm dealing with. What is an android exactly?
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically.
Alright, I'm tracking down the location and equipment used to perform the face drop.
Ah, you've managed to sniff the trail. Good job. Keep me informed on your progress. Well, why are you still standing there?
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston.
Hello, ever do any facial surgery? Maybe on someone from the Commonwealth?
Facial surgery is way too dangerous to try. Need special equipment and expertise. Reminds me of this old hoax. Here, listen to this holotape.
Alright. This place looks pretty easy to rob. You have any problems with thieves?
Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them.
Alright. Bye, Doc.
Take care of yourself.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know.
Look, whoever this missing android is, I just want to help, okay?
Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand?
What would you have me do?
You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it.
Alright.
Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you've saved a man's life.
What's this movement you mentioned?
We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
The railroad. Can I join the railroad?
Tell you what. You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
What about human slaves? Don't you try to help them too?
Yes, if we are able. But there are others in the wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us.
Alright, If I help you, is there some kind of reward?
Of course. If you help me, and thus the android, God and the universe will smile upon you. Is there any better compensation?
Yeah, right. Oh, you're serious? That's it? That's all the reward you're gonna give me? The fact that some deity up in the sky is smiling down on me? That's all you got for me? Huh. You know, I'm starting to second guess my choice here. Anything else I should know?
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person,
except he doesn't have a soul.
Deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
Alright. I have to go now.
You know what you need to do.
Yep.
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
Why wouldn't I remember you?
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
Alright. Thank you, thank you, who was that fella again?
The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
The android's dead, see? Here's, an internal component.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it.
Yeah,
Well, damn it.
exactly.
I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Excuse me. 50 fucking cups? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Fuck you.